All right, our next comic coming up has performed storytelling on Risk podcast. We'll be doing improv at the Laugh Riot Grrrl Festival this Thursday at 7. Set your clocks, and this Sunday at 5 as part of the Hollywood Fringe. So you'll have many opportunities to catch our next comic. Please welcome Elissa Marcus.
Woo! Keep it going for Ms. Tiffany Lee. So I actually do have a lot of material to get through in the next 10 minutes, so if you could just like not laugh. It's a big time waster. I like to start by addressing the elephant in the room. Target is getting rid of all of their gay clothes. Boo. Like, what is it, July? I'm non-binary, and thank you so much for enjoying that fact. I know it would be something that you probably wouldn't clock about me on account of my anatomy. You know, I have these dainty ankles. But you have to believe me, and it's sort of like how we have to believe that Jason Biggs, you know, from American Pie, the guy that fucked the pie, we have to believe he is not Jewish. He is 100% Italian, and we have to believe him, and we have to respect that. So, as part of my non-binary journey of self-discovery, I decided to try taking testosterone for like 9 months, about a year, and nothing happened at all. Nothing happened. I think this doctor gave me like lightly seasoned hand sanitizer or something. And the only thing that happened was that, like at karaoke now, like my voice got a little lower, so now at karaoke I do, instead of Ariana, I do Cher. So it's a gay win. Okay, something I'm really freaking pissed off about are all these anti-trans bills that are happening right now. Yes, thank you for agreeing. Yes, you're all reasonable, nice people. The only thing I do like about them is that it's given me a great idea for a drag name, which is Bathroom Bill. Let's see. Okay, but the thing about all these bathroom bills, the ones that really just irk me the most are the ones where they're like gonna check genitals of like student athletes. I'm sorry, girl student athletes. Because as we all know, no one watches boys sports, and even if they do go pro, they don't make any money. It's pointless. Girl sports only. And then I said, leave it to Republicans to find new ways to make looking at genitals scary and not fun or sexy. But my question is, who is going to be doing the checking? I mean, obviously it's going to be someone that is extremely trustworthy, that we all love, someone we all really like a lot, someone we all very much trust, right? And how are they going to go about it? Are they just going to like point to the student whose genitals they'd like to see the most? Or will they just like take a whole, just all of the students? Do we have enough genital checkers for the whole classroom, guys? Did you bring it up? Have you ever tried to find the truffle that has an almond in it by eating the entire box? A lot of cis chocolate is going to get molested in the name of protecting girls. So, that is just the tip of the iceberg of why TERFs are dumb as F. F stands for fuck. I think conservatives' real issue with LGBT people, QIA plus, I think their real issue is that gay sex is like pretty cool and fun, and like straight sex is kind of a bummer. The principal bummer being pregnancy, right? I mean, it's like a Cadbury egg, unless you were hoping for it, it's a problem. I told a joke the other night, and there was English people sitting in the front row, and they're like, "Oh, I rather like a Cadbury egg." Well, come round my way at Easter time, then, Nigel. So all of these laws, I feel like, are trying to create the equivalent of the like sword of Damocles that like straight people having sex have above their head, and and I say like every time they move the needle closer to uncoolness for us, what we can do to fight back is just go to CVS and poke holes in a bunch of condoms. It's not perfect, but it's all we got. If I've learned anything from conservative straight people, it is that you are definitely not born this way. You're not. Your straightness, you must constantly curate it like a bonsai. To be gay is to be a wild, tall, beautiful sequoia. And like if your son likes playing with Barbies, then you like, snip that little leaf off. If your child has a gay teacher, you just like saw off the branch that the teacher's sitting on. And if they come out to you, you can just break out the chainsaw and saw the whole thing, just shave it down, tiny, small. So all that to say that you should be the beautiful, tall, wild tree you were born to be until people start cutting you down. Grow wild and free, my friends. All right, now I'm moving on to the less controversial portion. Boy, something really special about me is I really hate gun violence. I know that's weird, right? I was at a bowling alley a while ago, and there was a video game there that was like a first-person shooter, and like the controls for the game are like a life-size rifle. And I was just like, God damn it! Like, you want to talk about grooming? Like, this is it's just sick to me, really. And I don't want to see games like this anymore. What I would like to see are more drowning games. I want a game where it's like a head and a shoulder, and you like are pushing down on it. You know how we win. And I feel like if we can get enough people playing drowning games, the next generation of domestic terrorists will be storming into schools with pails of water. Or waiting in a bathroom stall to give you the last swirly of your life. I think far fewer casualties. Yeah. So whenever we talk about gun control, there's always like a contingent of people that are like, they're gonna take my guns! They're gonna take them! And I'm like, should we? What are you doing that's weird with your guns? Like, why is that the first thing you think of? Like, we're going to take them away from you. Are you being weird with them? What's wrong with them? Or is the issue that you, like, are afraid you don't know how to kill somebody with your bare hands? Are you a pussy? We need to bring back bare hands, by the way, Like, where has the passion gone in killing people these days? All right? Thank you. I'm watching out for you. Just clapping hard. I feel like when you do something by hand, you imbue it with meaning, with passion. Guys buff valuable cars by hand. They send a 92 Chevy Beretta through an automatic car wash. Guns are the automatic cheap car wash of weapons. So all I'm saying is take a little pride in your work. Lastly, I think there's something that we do really need to come to terms with, which is that if we're really, really honest with ourselves, shooting guns does make you horny. It does. I don't really like to say it. It's not nice, and you're all from LA, so you probably don't know. If you ever go to a shooting range, you'll be like, I don't want to be horny right now, but I am. And it does make sense because both of those things are penetrative, right? Sex and shooting a gun. Very heteronormative, I know, not all sex is penetrative, but, guns are heteronormative. Yeah, okay. But I feel like as long as guns are about desiring penetration, like, can we not just have sex? Like, what I propose and what I would really like to see is like a gun buyback program, like how we used to have in the 90s. Come with your guns, hand jobs for handguns, rim jobs for rifles, DP-69 for AR-15. And I'm not saying that it's women's responsibility to have sex with incels so that they don't create violence. That is the cop's job. Thank you.
Give it up for Elissa. Did I get that right?
You did.
Okay, Elissa.